Strictly African defender sound called the land of Kush. Strictly African style. Special salute to the land of Mali. Special salute to the land of Niger. Special salute to the land of Burkina Faso. Strictly African defender principle defending the integrity of the African people. To understand is that what is shaping up and taking place in our homeland, beloved homeland of West Africa, from Mali to Burkina to Niger, is the homeland or it is death. Ever, never. They're gonna come back and put us in a position of humiliation. Never again. Ever. So rest assured, the African defender holding down the fort for the others, those who haven't taken the step towards self-sovereignty, dignity, and ultimate discipline toward liberation. So it's this or nothing at all. Strictly African defender style. Until that day, peace all over our motherland. Peace all over our fatherland. Mama land, fatherland. Strictly all over. Peace. Justice. Security. Prosperity. Opportunity. Strictly all over until that day. And we know we shall fight for that, because we are confident in our victory as African, owning the land, mama, papa, fatherland, homeland. Securing tomorrow, better day must come. Heaven's gates. Don't be misled. Message for the African defenders. Reaching heaven's gate. I and I reward strictly African understanding.
Another pack of lies, and it's such a giveaway. I can see it in your eyes, and you want us to obey, but never scrutinize you. That's not our way. We're gonna criticize you if you think you fooled us. Well, you got to be joking. Please don't try and school us. Now what you've been smoking, take us for no fools. No. 'Cause you got to be mad. I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand. No, I don't think you understand. Wrongdoers, all your wrongdoers. Oh gosh, 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 gosh. Every day you say another pack of lies, and it's such a giveaway. You can see it in your eyes, and you want us to obey, but never scrutinize you. That's you say another pack of lies, and it's such a giveaway. I can see it in your eyes, and you want us to obey, but never scrutinize you. That's not our way. We're gonna criticize you if you think you fooled us. Well, you got to be joking. Please don't try and school us. Now what you've been smoking, take us for no fools. No. 'Cause you got to be mad. I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand. No, I don't think you understand. No. It's the same old, it's the same old tricks, and so cold. Well, that's politics, and you think we don't read it on your lips. No, to us you are a bunch of lunatics, and if you think you fool us, well, you got to be joking. Please don't try and school us. And what you've been smoking, take us for no fools. No. You got to be mad. I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand. No, I don't think you understand. No, I don't think you understand. Every day you say another pack of lies, and it's such a giveaway. We can see it in your eyes, and you want us to obey, but never scrutinize you. That's not our way. We're gonna criticize you if you think you fooled us. Well, you got to be joking. Please don't try and smoking, take us all home. Cause you got to be mad at me. I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand.
Strictly African understanding. Some call it Jalove. I call it solidarity from top to the bottom. African understanding, helping one another, respecting one another, working together, protecting one another, defending one another dignity, educating one another towards liberation. Until that day, until people carry on to catch up, to overstand, to man up and to woman up and to raise up, to defend and to protect, to uphold. Strictly African style. What people need to understand is this. This is hardcore dub music, strictly African-oriented liberation concept and principle. So you hear them style of bass line popping in, popping out. Hypnotic, strictly hardcore African defender style of playing. Now this is what we defend and protect and uphold, the strictly African style. And these are the things that them people try to prevent I and I to reach to our kind. But we keep on playing this here roots music. We keep on chanting the African style. What can they do? What can they say? They can't stop I and I. I and I come prepared and ready. Strictly battlefield style. Hear them style Africans. What can they say? They can't control this. They can't have a hold on them style, yeah. Strictly FASIMBAS. And let them deaf keep going being deaf. Let those who don't have time for we keep going their way. Who cares? Will be what must be, each one to his own destiny. Strictly African orientation towards. Hear them style, can't catch this. No need to talk about guns. No need to talk about disrespecting our sisters. Yeah, hear this. No need to talk about vanity. Them silly European brand name. What a mess, what a waste. Pointless, useless, worthless. Strictly let the beat take you where you're supposed to be, in a state of consciousness and awareness towards your mental liberation. Always hardcore. Elevate yourself. Reason why I'm always holding my headphone is that I got a lot of heavy, thick, freeform African blood. Dreadlocks dreaded and dread. The kind of dread make them run, hide. Yeah, none talking about that manicure, you know, microwave lock. I are dreaded and red and dreadlocks. Strictly harder, Mau Mau style, you know? Hard. So basically them headphones can't really hold. I don't get to hear the music accordingly and properly. I have to hold it. Like you see this? Now I hear the music right and tight. You know, you got speaking. Let's speak about headphones into what they call poor audio world. You got headphones, which is not one, that cost like $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000. Just headphones, or even some that cost like $10,000. You got earphones that run like $3,000, $2,700. Like you got some microphone for singers that cost $5,000 to $7,000 or $10,000. That's a different world we talking, and that's not one that I belong to. I've never ever experienced such headphones and so forth. So the world of audio has very, very different levels. Like the world I and I belong to, the African liberation mindset possess different levels. And we don't need to get complicated in all these terms and all them silly places, you know. The main point is to never betray, never backstab one another. Stick to the principles of African liberation. No matter how humble you truly are, stick to the principle of non-betrayal, to the African principles. That's where we stand. Not only that's where we stand, but from that base, we build ourselves. And by doing such, we get to understand and visit the various levels of awareness, of consciousness, and of knowledge. So by knowledge, what do I mean? These are historical facts, current realities, ways of thinking, way of analyzing, ways of behaving, guided by our principle of African self-respect, dignity, and discipline. No, we're not talking about science fiction, cult. Reality is our guide. Maturity stands for us. Discipline, patience, empathy. Above all, never betray the principle of who we are and where we came from. Strictly reality again. hope I do make sense when I engage in such sharing. We cannot be too into useless, worthless, big words, you know, like we go into this European silly gathering of who can speak better than the one sitting on the left, on the right side. That ain't who we are. Nor do we seek to emulate these morons. Just to recall the early days when we start listening to early reggae days, you know, as a young teenager. Yes, first time I heard that LP called Babylon by Bus, I was blown away. I said, no way. This is serious. The Life, Babylon by Bus. Those of you who've never heard that CD or LPs, you need to listen to it. Bob Marley, Babylon by Bus. Man, that was militant time, huh? Talking about 1979, early 1980. Woo! Babylon by Bus. That was a recruitment for future revolutionaries all over the continent. These were the days of Sankara, Neto, Marshall, Garan. Whereas the sellout like Sawimbi messing up Angola just for power. Sawimbi, never heard of that name? So the Sawimbi people were part of the UNITAS. The UNITAS were revolutionary fighting force trying to get rid of the Portuguese. But on the other end was Samorash Machel with the MPLA. Mind you, both were both were on the side anti-imperialist. For Sawimbi, turn goat, turn into a informer for apartheid allied, you know. And what he did was terrible because he started putting landmine all over the country, all over. So children would just explode, bombing up and mutilate their legs. Nothing compared to Laos and Cambodia, but in Africa, I want to believe that Angola is the place that has the most amputated legs due to these landmines, you know? So name like Sawimbi, who started well but ended up becoming a collaborator for who? For South Africa and these colonized all around, the NATO people and all that. But Samora Machel was genius, military genius, strategic. he was able to defeat the NATO apartheid soldiers, the US, how you call, all them special co-ops and all of them. He defeated them one by one, neutralized them. Understand, Samoa Machel was a genius, strategic genius. Because of his victory, Angola was able to remove the Portuguese who got defeated. Portuguese were vicious, like all colonizer anyway. When you study World War II or when you study Europe from after World War I to almost to the end of Second World War, you see the same type of behavior that was done to us, in which they tried to prevent or fight against the German who was doing the same behavior that they were doing to the Africans in the colonies. So we want to thank brave men like Samoa Machel, NATO, and so many others. So most of the time, people who have no knowledge at all run their mouth saying, oh, the Africans never did anything, they never fought. Only we here fought for. Come on, stop that. You read first, you stay quiet, then you come with facts. Then we can engage. That's basic history. Public knowledge. Knowledge doesn't have to be power. Knowledge and just knowledge. You won't be running your mouth on empty information. I believe that it's just a natural response. All people will defend their land, their family, their loved ones at all times. We've seen it all through history. So why are people surprised of that? When they find out about the facts. Let's learn. Let's know the facts. Let's take time to open books of good reference. That's why a man named Amos Wilson was very clear. He said that if our study of our history is just to feel good, then we would die miseducated, brainwashed, and feeling good. And what's the point? Or if our study of our past and history is in order for us to regain the power that we have lost, then that's when things start getting to be very interesting. It's just like engaging in chess game. The blackboard, moving strategically, anticipating, understanding. Because we come with the knowledge. Yeah, Babylon by Bus, I think I first heard it in '79. Now, I went to school in boarding school basically. So we had all these African brothers. I mean, we were all young. We were like from 18, 17, 16, 14, all that. At that time, I was like 17, I guess, something, yeah, around that time, 16. And here's this brother who came from Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. He came with that album. And we had what you call like a cultural center or entertainment center. And we had turntable. And we play some reggae most of the time, like the Third World, Bob Marley and all that. But once that needle got dropped on Babylon by Bus, why? What? Live album. And we start seeing how they would be dancing to that beat. All those brothers, you know. They were like 17, 18. They were the oldest from that school. That blew my mind straight up. And at that time, I remember especially around 1980, 81, reggae LPs, you find them all around the place when you go to a record shop. There was serious reggae music LPs from Ireland, from Virgin, all these labels. They had them all the names, from Culture, Mighty Diamonds, Prince Farai, Scientix, Duke Mondell, Aswad, Linton Quincy Johnson. I mean, we just named them. Mistine Roots, yeah, all them, and more. And then you start having these UK reggae that start just coming along, the Jamaican reggae. But Jamaican music was really on top at that time. On top. I mean, serious. The European scene was just mesmerized with dreadlocks, with these revolutionaries, black men, a few black women just touring around Europe. The crowd was massive during those days, huh? Yeah, reggae music ruled. Then they start talking about smoking about weed and all this. During that time, please. Strictly anti-establishment, hardcore. The closest one to be as anti-establishment were the punk. Yeah. In fact, they learn it from the Rasta. They learn it from the root scene. In fact, yeah, they were hard down that. You had some serious black men back then, man. Serious black women, man. They didn't take no nonsense. They didn't fit into these sell-out status of brainwashing and all that. No, they did not. I know that because I lived this. I saw it. I was growing up seeing all this around me. At that time, we didn't understand, realize how serious, crucial, how things were. To the point that all those people got neutralized one way or another. That's when cocaine started coming in, brainwashing us, destroying us, messing us up and down. We start talking about drugs and sex and all guns and all stupidity that don't amount to nothing at all, nothing constructive, nothing productive. That's how they capture us, that's how they tame us, that's how we got played, we got checkmate. And we still are. So the issue is not only Southern America. Stop thinking that. Stop being so narrow-minded. Like this place, the center of the universe, which it will never be. The reality is there are multi-centers. At one point of time, Ethiopia was the center of the African world. And South Ethiopia, South Africa was trying to get that epicenter. But guess what happened? The West didn't want that to happen, so they started financing these xenophobic groups down there in South Africa, so that the Africans and the South Africans will turn against each other to the extreme extent of beating, killing, mutilating one another. Not even one another, one side to another. So what's the outcome? Everlasting distrust. There is no possibility of unity now. The gap, the wound, it's going to take extremely a long time to heal. And that's what they want. They want one another, our entire continent to be against itself. It serves a purpose. So until that day, we get to understand the mind game of these people. Until that day, our leaders man up and woman up and try to be more humble and more pro-people, instead of just begging them to get some scholarship to send their children that will become another bunch of sellout collaborators. Weak. Easy to manipulate, easy to turn against their own people. The issue is not even about the money. Money come and go. Money is gonna come. But to sell out your country for the next 100 years, meaning that those who are not even born are born into servitude because of some weakling. And this is the reality that we are having over there. And you don't even have to go through that nonsense. Oh yes, I read tickets, serious, German man, Deutsch man. How you say that? Big X still, yeah, your vote, sehr gut. I remember I grew up in Austria, so when they see us, they say, nigga, 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 nigga. God, we were so pissed off when they would say that word, man. Yeah, I grew up in Austria from 1974 to way up 86. Yeah. man, during those times, right? They didn't have much African, they didn't have much black people in those countries, you know. The only one you have would be like the American soldiers and the American and the African students or the diplomats. Yeah, back then Europe was not the European of today. Today you look at their soccer team, nonsense. Strictly African team defending the French. What a shame. But hey, that's their choice. At least, you know, we stand where we stand. Yes, good music, nice vibes, nice dub, you know. Them kind of dub make you meditate in yourself. That's why we get to just, you know, tell stories, speak our mind up. That's what roots dub music do to us. Strictly meditation through conversation, sharing of good information towards edification, elevation. Strictly, that's how it is. Jam music, roots music, Jaja music, Rasta music, Jaja music, roots music, elevation, edification, toward I and I, highest, Jaja music, roots music, let Jaja music play, just play all the way, let it play all the way. Jaja music, roots music, black music, I and I. Yeah, I and I culture is so. Yeah, the time in the past, you know. What about the future? Like they say, you know what they be saying? If we as a people don't get ourselves in order, together, what is the future has for us? If we keep taking on the road of perdition and deprivation, what is the future of our community, of our race? What is the Africa of tomorrow? One that is dominated, manipulated, crushed, discouraged. If we don't tell our story right now, if they don't listen to the voice like us, what is our outcome? Instead of listening to this silly sellout, this petty college, miseducated to max, knowing nothing, saying nothing, just using big words to impress the gullible among us. When the right time comes, many of us will stand up and hold it together. We will never be defeated like they used to. They will not fool us. They can't. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. Until next time, Wadada, Fasimba, run this thing higher. Gotta say this again. One of the biggest surprise I had was I think 2 months ago, I went to a store down in Baltimore. And here I am about to open the door to that store. I hear a voice that sounds so familiar. I mean, when subconsciously you recognize it, but you know very well that whatever you're recognizing doesn't make sense because of time and place. So that's the type of voice I'll be hearing, or I heard sometime on the phone, or basically on YouTube. But I cannot recognize the voice, although I do recognize it. Something that happened within a matter of seconds. And I turn around and I just look, and I look at the face. The face appears to be familiar, but then again, nothing really makes sense at that time, at that moment. Until the brother, it was the brother, he looked like me, basically. Until the brother starts saying, Fasimba. So I look I'm kind of I know I'm not famous, but who is going to know my name, Fasimba, like this? And that's when my neurons are clicking inside of me. I say, but wait a minute, that's, and he say his name. I am Irish Ticket. And I look, I say, wait, right here in Baltimore, at this time, in front of a store that I always been frequented for almost 20 years and more. I said, what's going on here? Yeah, that's my man, that's my brother, Irish Ticket. When you come back to Baltimore, we definitely have to touch base, We're going to try to do something at the True Vine, and etc., etc. But the fact of the matter is that Irish Ticket was the way down in Florida. I took a trip way up to Baltimore and happened to be, if my understanding is correct, from Baltimore, something like this. So it's amazing the amount of talent of people who pass through Baltimore. I'm telling you, so amazing. It's a special place, Baltimore. Just love it. The amount of influence and power just try to suppress. It's just so pitiful because the amount of give talent and opportunities and possibilities that could just come out of this place. But they contain it, suppress it, prevent it. Yes, I read ticket. Until next time. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Star Child, for tuning in. Thank you, Marlene Koritolu. Speaking of punky reggae party, yeah. Thank you to LHV Clothing, always. Jaja. And thank you to those who don't have to comment. Thank you for your presence. Wadada, Fasimba, forward ever, backward never.